Have you ever wondered if you're walking around with worms inside your body right now, without even knowing it? What if I told you that most people go for years without deworming, and by the time they do, the worms have already multiplied, drained nutrients, and caused hidden damage to their organs? Scary, right? But here's the truth. Doctors rarely talk about how often you really need to deworm, and most of us guess, hoping we're doing it right. In this video, we're going to uncover the truth doctors don't tell you, how often you should deworm, the signs your body is already begging for it, and what happens if you don't. Stay with me till the end because what you'll learn could literally change the way you take care of your health. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if you care about staying healthy and helping others do the same. And if you've ever dewormed before, type yes in the comments. Let's see how many of us are actually doing it regularly. All right, let's begin. We all know worms are disgusting, but what many people don't know is how common they're, not just in children, but in adults too. According to the World Health Organization, over 1.5 billion people worldwide are infected with intestinal worms. That's nearly 1 out of every 5 people. So how do we even get them? Worms enter our bodies through contaminated food, water, soil, or even unwashed hands. You can get them from eating street food that's not properly cooked, walking barefoot on dirty ground, touching pets, or even eating fruits and vegetables that weren't washed well. Now, when these worms get into your body, they make themselves comfortable, feeding on your nutrients, laying eggs, and releasing toxins. And because they're silent, you can live with them for months or even years without realizing it. But your body knows. It gives warning signs, and here are some of them. Constant fatigue even when you've rested. Frequent stomach bloating or pain. Unexplained weight loss, or even weight gain. Loss of appetite, or sometimes excessive hunger. Itchy skin, especially around the anus at night. Teeth grinding while sleeping. Low immunity, and frequent illnesses. If you've experienced any of these symptoms, your body might be signaling that it's time to deworm. Now the big question, how often should you deworm? The general recommendation by health experts like the WHO and CDC is every 6 months. That's twice a year. But that's not the whole truth. Different people have different risks. So let's break it down. For adults who eat out frequently, work outdoors, or handle animals, you should deworm every 3 to 4 months. You're more exposed to contaminated food, soil, and water. For children, they should be dewormed every 6 months or even every 3 months if they play outside a lot, go barefoot, or live in areas where sanitation isn't perfect. For people living in urban areas with clean water and good hygiene, every 6 to 12 months might be enough. For those with pets, pets carry worms too. So if you have cats or dogs, make sure both you and your pets are dewormed at least every 3 months. The idea is simple. The more you're exposed, the more often you should deworm. Now, let's talk about the types of dewormers and how to use them correctly. The 2 most common medicines are albendazole and mebendazole. Albendazole is stronger and works with just a single 400 milliliters dose. It kills most types of worms, including roundworms, hookworms, and tapeworms. Mebendazole, on the other hand, is usually taken 100 mg twice a day for 3 days, and it's excellent for routine deworming, especially for children. Both are safe when used as directed, but always follow what's written on the packaging or your doctor's advice, and don't take them on an empty stomach unless it says so. Now, you might be wondering, if I deworm regularly, can worms still come back? The answer is yes, if you keep getting exposed to contaminated food, water, or poor hygiene. That's why deworming should go hand in hand with prevention. Here's how to reduce your chances of reinfection. Always wash your hands before eating and after using the toilet. Wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly, even the ones you peel. Drink clean, safe water. Avoid walking barefoot on soil. Keep your nails short and clean. Treat your pets for worms regularly. Avoid eating undercooked meat or food from unhygienic places. If you follow these tips, your deworming routine will actually stay effective. Let's talk about something most people ignore. What happens if you don't deworm at all? Over time, worms multiply and steal nutrients from your body. This can cause anemia, fatigue, weak immunity, digestive problems, skin issues, and even delayed growth in children. In adults, worms can cause chronic bloating, low energy, and even worsen acne or hormonal imbalance. Some studies have even shown that long-term worm infections can affect brain focus, appetite control, and weight management. That's why regular deworming isn't just about killing worms. It's about keeping your gut clean, your blood rich in nutrients, and your body performing at its best. Now let's go a little deeper. When you take a deworming tablet, you might not always see worms coming out. That doesn't mean it didn't work. Most worms are microscopic or get digested in the intestines after dying. However, you might experience mild side effects, like dizziness, mild stomach cramps, or temporary nausea, which usually means the medicine is working. Drink plenty of water after deworming to help flush toxins out. You can also support the process naturally by eating foods that fight parasites, such as garlic, papaya seeds, pumpkin seeds, carrots, turmeric, and coconut oil. These don't replace medicine but can help keep your system clean between doses. Now here's something interesting that doctors rarely explain: deworming and your gut health. When worms die, they leave behind waste that can disrupt your gut bacteria. That's why after deworming, it's a good idea to take probiotics or eat yogurt, fermented foods, or kefir to restore the balance of healthy bacteria in your intestines. This helps reduce bloating, gas, and stomach discomfort that can happen after deworming. Let's recap. If you want to stay worm-free, deworm every 6 months at minimum. Increase to every 3 to 4 months if you're more exposed. Always combine deworming with good hygiene, clean food, and safe water. Support your gut after deworming with probiotics or natural foods. This simple habit can protect your digestion, improve your energy, keep your skin clear, and boost your immunity. Now I want to hear from you. How often do you deworm? Every 6 months, once a year, or not at all? Drop your answer in the comments below. Let's see how many of us have been doing it wrong without knowing. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends and family. Because trust me, many people have no idea how dangerous worms can be, and your share might help someone regain their health. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Stay healthy, stay aware, and remember, prevention is always better than treatment. See you in the next video.